barakatuh. Today I'm about to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to be doing a story of the Sahabas. I decided to do something about ourselves, to a story about ourselves, our society, and the society we live in today. So, for many of us, our parents came here from a different country. It was predominantly Muslim countries. My parents came from Pakistan, so they came here quite a while ago, and they've been here ever since. And I think we can say for most immigrant parents, they worked doing weird jobs, doing security, doing all kinds of jobs just to make a living. And everything just went according to how they wanted things to go. But there was a certain day where all of that changed, where every ounce of decency that the Islamic community tried to further vanished. And that was the day of 9/11. And although I wasn't born that day, its impacts were forever, because on that day, after that day, when the word Muslim would be said on the news, it would be apparent that the word terrorist would be followed. Why? Because of ignorance, because of the lack of knowledge, and because of fear of the religion of Islam. But we know what it says about Islam and how Islamophobia and how the ignorance in the media and how the negative connotations of Islam are false. So I wanted to pose the question today on what we can do as the youth or as people in our community to target that Islamophobia, to actually stop and to no longer have the negative misconceptions of Islam. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What is the one way what we can do?
Good dawah.
Dawah. Anything else?
Yeah.
So I like the point of giving dawah because that's just providing knowledge. Now, another idea of tackling the misconceptions and the negative view on Islam, on the Islamic faith, is by not playing fire with fire. Not saying, oh, since they think of me as the bad guy, I'm going to think of them as the bad guy. No. Instead, do justice. Instead, show them compassion. Show them kindness, and in turn, Allah will change their hearts. Because what does it say about our faith? What does it say in our holy text? It says that it shows that Islam actually emphasizes the rights, beliefs, and rights actions. And since it's an action-oriented religion, Islam actually encourages its followers to be active and work hard, all within the framework of rights and good deeds. Now, many, not myself included, I believe that Islam was all about restrictions and how you can't do this, you can't do that. All you can do is these certain parameters, and that's all you should do. But that's not what Islam says. Islam is an opportunity. But the only way we can show that is by actually spreading Islam through da'wah, through actually helping our community, not even helping just Muslims, helping non-Muslims, and showing them that that's what Islam truly is. That Islam is not just about going to a masjid and praying, but it's actually about helping and actually benefiting our society. Because what? A society is contributing members. And if it seems that the notion or the story of the Muslim community is that they only help themselves, then what story are we giving that of Islam? What story are we giving to other people when Muslims only help themselves and don't think of any other religion just other than themselves? So that is why, even in Islam, Allah and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he stated that in the end of the world, even if the end of the world approaches and one of you has a seedling in his hand, if he can plant it before the end comes, let him do it. That shows how significant activism and doing the right thing actually plays in Islam. Many people think, many of the misconceptions are lines where people think culture and religion is mixed. They don't know the difference. And the only way we can make the defining line that this is Islam and this is our religion, they're two separate things, is by following the practices of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in our everyday lives and using that to actually help the community. So go out, go help, like using helping hand, go to care, go to these big events and actually, in the name of Allah and in the name of the Islamic faith, do something that will help the community, better help someone, help the education system, even run for office. Because what story will that give? What is the possibility? Look at that child. He is a Muslim. He is running for Supreme Council. He is running for student board. Why? Because he wants his school board to be a better place. Why? Because that's what his religion teaches him. So if you have people that are willing to speak, that are willing to actually improve our community, let them. Let them be the representation of Islam. Because the future, the reality is that we're all not going to be here for very long. So the only thing we have that is significant is the youth. The youth will remain and they will pass down the words. So if we, right now, what are we going to teach our youth? Are we going to teach them to just have potlucks every other week? Are we going to teach them just to go to the masjid, pray namaz, do nothing, that's it? No. Teach them the significance of Islam and what it says about having an active role in society. So Islam doesn't just tell us to go gossip about the next uncle on what he did or go talk about a potluck. Islam is not about having secret Santas or having these gift exchanges. It's not even, it is playing with our fellow Muslims, but it's not just doing that. It's about being an active role in society. Prophet Muhammad, even the Quranic scriptures say that you must have an active role in society. And we know what it says about justice, how we must fight for justice in this world. And the only way we can do that is by teaching the youth and by teaching other people that this is what Islam really is about. And only then will the notion of Islamophobia truly be gone. Because let's face it, after 9/11 happened, our whole world changed. Not only was our country attacked, but so was our faith. All we did was practice and live in a country where they promised us our religious freedoms. And the fact is, we were attacked because of that. But that does not mean we attack them back. We take the attacks and we show them that that's not who we are. So just keep in mind that play an active role in society. Just as a Muslim and as a member, you have obligations, and those obligations should help you ruin the misconceptions of Islam and show what the real Islam is all about.
Jazakallah.